Today on the channel, it's a return of the Kyle Peterson Top 5, and today we got a bit of a controversial one, as today we're counting down my top 5 Mattel Muhammad Ali figures of all time.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another edition of the Kyle Peterson Top 5, a Thursday tradition here on the channel. Is every single Thursday we're counting down top 5s of something, and today we got Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another edition of the Kyle Peterson Top 5, a Thursday tradition here on the channel. As every single Thursday we're doing a top 5 countdown and occasionally a top 10 countdown, and we're dangerously close to 53,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. Once we hit that, we will do another top 10 countdown, so make sure you subscribe if you have not already. But today we're going to a little bit of a controversial one, a little bit of a deep cut when you look at Mattel line. We're going to Muhammad Ali. Now, obviously, most don't think of wrestling with Muhammad Ali. You think of boxing. But Muhammad Ali, as we know, transcended everything out there and is more than just a boxer. And he's a wrestler, too, of course, diving into the wrestling business. Feuds with Gorilla Monsoon, oh, that hot gorilla feud. And then, of course, his most famous thing, WrestleMania 1. A few other appearances throughout the years as well. Enough to earn him a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame and enough to earn him some action figures from Mattel. And basically, I think at my count, we have 6 Mattel figures. We did have 7. One was canceled. It was a WrestleMania basic of him in his referee outfit. Would have liked to seen that in the collection. Maybe in the future we'll get that. But somewhere in my gut, I think down over here, it tells me that maybe the Muhammad Ali contract is up for Mattel, so they're not making them anymore. I could be wrong on that, but we've got quite a few Mattel Muhammad Ali's over the last couple of years. And as I said, very controversial because Muhammad Ali's got some controversy around him. You know, there's a lot of stuff about him throughout the years. We know all that kind of stuff, but he is the greatest of all time in boxing. He's still to this day. People think boxing. A lot of people think Muhammad Ali, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that at all. But he was very controversial as far as his Mattel figures, as a lot of people felt he did not belong at all. And then we've had some figures that maybe missed the mark or people didn't like a whole lot. We might even have one in my top 5. And then, of course, we had the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive where a lot of people didn't think that was the best one, myself included. I said, I understand what they're trying to do. I just don't think it'll sell very well. And it has been discounted multiple times. And it's been a few years since that came out, and it is still available if you want it. So a bit of a San Diego Comic-Con flop. Even though it is extremely cool, I like the set. It just didn't resonate with the average Joe or Jill out there as well. But of course, we got this top 5 here, and we're going to start at number 5, work our way to number 1. Of course, this is my top 5 list, so it's 100% right, but you're in luck. Your top 5 list can be right as well. Put it in the comments down below, and make sure you do put it in order. That's the hard part. That is the fun part. But without further ado, let's kick it off at number 5. We begin the countdown, of course, at number 5. And number 5, a little bit controversial. A lot of people probably hate this one. A lot of people have this on one of their worst Mattel figures of all time list, possibly. Not me, but it isn't the best. But I do like it when companies, and in this instance, Mattel, when they take chances. Constant learning, constant improvement. If you do the same thing every single day, you're probably not going to grow your business. You got to take chances from time to time. And they took a bit of a chance here with this set and this figure, and we've seen them replicate it one more time, probably for the last time. We'll see. But what comes in at number 5? Well, it's the Mattel Creations Tales from the Territories exclusive, Muhammad Ali in suit. Now, most of us would agree we need a Muhammad Ali in suit from Mattel. If they're going to make the versions of Muhammad, we definitely needed this one. This is from his time feuding with Gorilla Monsoon back in the day, of course. And then, of course, leading into his Ankeny battle as well. So there is some history to this, and I think it resonates to get him in a suit, so it definitely does work. However, where people went south on this one is the soft goods suit. Now, I understand what they're trying to do, change it up, mix it up, and maybe the execution wasn't what people wanted. Maybe people just didn't like the way it looks. Whatever the reason, it is a bit of a flop. And unfortunately for me, being a historian of wrestling figures, somebody that loves all eras of wrestling, I would have liked to see more Tales from the Territories, but it seems like that was a one and done thing, as there is no look of any more of those coming in the future, at least that I have seen. They didn't announce anything at San Diego Comic-Con, so it looks to be over with. But we did get a very strong pack with obviously the Superstar Billy Graham, the Harley Race, and the Gorilla being my 3 favorite out of that set, but the Ali, number 4. But I do like what they tried to do something different here. Now, personally, I don't think it worked out. It is a bit of a flop, but it makes this figure special because they tried a soft goods suit for the first time. And I think there's something cool with that. And there's only a few Muhammad Ali figures. I left one off. You'll see which one that is when we're done. But this, to me, warranted a spot. Not at the top, but at number 5, the Tales from the Territories 2-pack Muhammad Ali. We head over to the number 4 spot here, and this one comes from that San Diego Comic-Con pack I was telling you guys and you gals about earlier. What is it? Well, it's refereeing Muhammad Ali from WrestleMania 1. Some people could say this is his most famous look in the years of wrestling, and it'd be hard to argue that point, of course. And of course, we needed a referee Muhammad Ali if they were going to make wrestling figures of him, so it's nice to see that. It is cool, too, that if you want to do a customization, you want to do something, heck, you want a Danny Davis referee like this, you pop the head off, put some different hands on, and you can use this for a customizer. That's one thing a lot of people did use this for, is get some extra of these Alis, get a referee troop, get a referee army. Now, this is a clearance set, still available on Mattel Creations last I did look, but it is iconic. It is pretty cool to see here. It is an Ultimate Edition, so it's a little bit more premium than an Elite or a Main Event. There's a lot of cool stuff with this one. Whether or not the set was the greatest ever, I do think there's some cool stuff here. Even if you're a customizer, it can take it to another level as well. So Muhammad Ali Part 1 from the San Diego Comic-Con pack comes in number 4. We've come upon the halfway point of the countdown here at number 3. Do you got your Muhammad Ali list together? Put it in the comments down below. And we're dangerously close to 53,000 subscribers. The slow crawl to 100,000. Can we hit it in my lifetime? Well, we'll see, but we need your help. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. And every single Thursday, top 5, top 10 videos on the channel on top of everything else and then some. Appreciate the support out there. But here we are at number 3, and number 3 is an interesting one. We go to the Legends line. We go to Legends Series 22. We got Muhammad Ali in his boxing gear. So a little bit different than the San Diego Comic-Con one. And this one, for whatever reason, a fairly hard to find Legends release. Most of the Legends were pretty easy to get still to this day. Muhammad kind of jumped in and out. It's like he wasn't in all the sets, like they dialed back the amounts on him. Not sure exactly. Obviously, Mattel's not going to tell us their distribution and their counts, but this one a little bit harder to find, and some people never saw this in stores. I saw it maybe 4 or 5 times, which is very, very low for these Legends, as often as I'm in the store and as often as I'm out hunting. So a little bit harder to find one, and maybe they felt that not a lot of people wanted multiple Muhammad Alis in their collection, and a lot of them got the Ultimate that wouldn't want this. For whatever reason, this one a little bit rarer, but very, very fun. Iconic boxing gear here. Of course, the black boxing gloves and regular hands came with this as well. Muhammad Ali on the robe, a nice, good, soft goods robe, beautiful head scan. You can't really go wrong with this Muhammad Ali. And if you didn't want the Ultimate, it's a perfect one to have as a representation in your collection. So Muhammad Ali WWE Target Exclusive Legends comes in at number 3. Getting down to the end of the road here, we're at the number 2 Muhammad Ali figure from Mattel of all time. And number 2 comes to us from that San Diego Comic-Con pack we mentioned a few times already. Of course, San Diego, beautiful this time of year. Todd McFarlane from the couch. This time, we got the boxing Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali on the back of the robe. Red gloves this time, black gloves on the last one. Beautiful head sculpt here, and I love the robe. The robe is what puts this one ahead of the last one. The last one has a more stereotypical elite robe that we're used to getting. This one is almost like the terry cloth, fancy robes that you get at a hotel or something. Old school is what this one reminds you of, and this really reminds you of Muhammad Ali in his prime boxing days, no doubt about it. Very cool, very iconic, and I have to think about all the figures on the list. This is the one people probably have the most. Now, you could say, well, it came in the 2-pack with the referee, but I think a lot of people sold that referee figure off and just kept this one in their collection. So this is pretty much almost the defining ultimate version of Muhammad Ali, because I don't really think we'll get any more ultimates, and I think this one truly is better than the referee edition, if you ask me. So a fun one here at number 2 is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which means there can only be one. What is the number 1 Mattel Muhammad Ali figure of all time? Well, stay tuned. We've hit the number 1 spot in the countdown. You got your list together. Put it in the comments down below. And make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. We got videos every single day. and then some. We also got a podcast, or I do, and my wife, of course, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday where podcasts are found, video cast on YouTube. But now the time has come. It's time for our number one Muhammad Ali figure of all time via Mattel. Can you guess which one's number one? Somebody out there, maybe it's you, is scratching your head. I hope you don't have lice, but you're like, what could it be? We got the Ultimates, we got all these. Well, we're going to a bit of a forgotten figure, and a figure that was extremely hard to find. I found this at retail 2 times, never saw it more than that, and both times I saw it, I picked it up, and we got both of those right here today. What is it? Well, it's Muhammad Ali, WWE Superstars Edition, and if you're like me, it's a 2-in-1 figure. I got him in his boxing gear here, and I guess boxing gear without the gloves, we'll call it this one here, but he's got the full-on robe going on, ready for the boxing ring over here. A fun Muhammad Ali, the best Mattel Muhammad Ali, if you ask me. Something about this one works the most. The lightness, the body style, it just feels like it works better than even the Ultimate Editions and the Elite versions. Very, very fun. Love the robe on this one. Love the soft goods trunks. It truly is a 2-in-1 figure here. So many hands that'll make your head spin. You can put any kind of hand combination you want, including boxing gloves. There's a lot of meat on the bone on this one. It's just very unfortunate. This one is so hard to get, but it is a extremely fun figure. And for me, going into this, I knew it was going to be number one, and it stuck the landing at, of course, number one. So the number one Muhammad Ali figure is the WWE Superstars Walmart exclusive version. But what say you guys and gals out there? What's your top 5 look like? Put it in the comments down below. Once again, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to both my YouTube channels. Check out Patreon YouTube channel memberships to support the channel and for even more videos, more access to all kinds of stuff. Check it out if you have not already. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Of course, my podcast each and every single week, every Tuesday, The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, video cast on YouTube. So for Muhammad Ali Top 5, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?